The Dome, once home to a spectacular display of events, first opened in 1998 with a live concert by Diana Ross. The last 23 years have seen the who's who's in the entertainment world grace the venue. From fulfilling Disney dreams to helping couples plan their dream wedding, hundreds of South Africans have experienced the magic of the Dome. For the father of four, Philip Radebe, the Dome represents his career. Having started here as a floor manager to operations manager, Philip's entire career was built here. But after more than a year without any functions, today is goodbye for Radebe.
I've been part of the Dome since day one in 1997. That's when I've started working here. So yes, today we on this position, which is very, very difficult to accept, because my whole life has been at a Dome.
While the venue has been sold to a major second-hand car dealership, those in the events and conference space say this could be the future for many more other mega venue events if COVID-19 restrictions are not relaxed. Industry players are projecting losses amounting to over 1.4 billion rand since last year.
When we went into lockdown in March last year, in the first, or let's say the second quarter of last year, we had already lost 784 million rand, where events were not allowed to take place. We're now 18 months into the pandemic, and we're looking at over 1.4 billion, which in effect means that what we've got as an estimate, over 200,000 jobs are either lost or affected.
As the industry pleads with government to allow a 50% venue capacity, the industry says it has done its homework and it can reopen safely.
We are calling for 50% capacity in terms of usage of venues. And one looks at some of the bigger venues around the country, whether they're convention centers, they've got multiple venues. We're saying that each of those venues have got separate entrances and exits, they've got separate toilets, they've got back of house. So for those venues in totality, we should be restricted in terms of what the current number is.
While many in the industry are quoting government's green light, some say despite the COVID-19 pandemic, South Africa still lags behind its international counterparts. This as some countries have started to open up events.
And you've got certain markets, South Africa being one of them, that's obviously slower to recover. But what the governments overseas are doing is they're opening up the trade shows and the professional exhibitions much earlier than we are. We have a ban on public gatherings, which is we don't really agree with, because at the end of the day you can go to a shopping mall. Our business events are much more organised, much more structured. We can open them safely.
As the industry continues to fight for its life, many breadwinners like Philip Radebe face an unknown future as they join the unemployment statistics. Mahlako Komani, SABC News, Johannesburg.